Good to come your way once again. This is Andy Trader. It's been a while. We made some videos concerning COTPX. COTPX has been in existence since 2021. I checked their server and they started operating in the month of August. They ceased in operation in the month of May, 24th thereabout. And we are coming from somewhere. I want you to know, this is my page. This is a conversation with myself and my wife, and I made deposit of $9, and at the end of the day I made another deposit of $9,000. So I have already shown you where those addresses were able to take effect on Transcan, and those deposits were able to take effect on Transcan. This is actually my COTP TRC20 address they gave me, and I deposited money in it from Binance, and it went straight up into the this is an evidence from this is Binance account, Binance wallet, and Binance Hot, and it came straight into my TRC20 address that COTPS generated for me to start trading with it. And that's $9, another is 9,000. So this is from Binance. Also, this is also from Binance. If you don't know, this is also Binance. This is evidence. It's like a bank account that I withdrew money from into that particular platform, COTPX. So this is where we are coming from. Those of you who don't know, any platform that comes up will definitely give you a TRC20 address to deposit money on. Someone gave me a link that I should try and do some deposits, and it was a platform. I went and checked and did my research on research on that, and I find out that address was only for fraudulent activity. It's for only one account. You can't withdraw from it. You can only deposit in it. So it's very, very important that we get to know and understand this space, how things are operated. So this was deposited into this my address, as you can see, wallet, TRC20 wallet, and I started traded with it, and another 9,000 that you could see from my WhatsApp link here. My WhatsApp link here that I just showed it to you. So this is a typical evidence of what I'm saying. So when I did on that day, I sent it to my wife to check. Actually, I was traveling, like I said earlier on. So I tested for her to see. This is on the 6th of May. So it's within the range, within the time that COTP was active. See one day $200 profit. Though I was bragging, trying to tell her that how much I'm making. So I started trading on that day as well. So that particular day when you start to trade, so on the first day I deposited, and the next day I deposited this. So and during those times, COTPS, you can't start to trade unless it is $10. So I couldn't trade. So the next day I deposited $9,000, and I started trading, and it came from this Binance Hot into this address. Those of us who know, into this address, we have already looked at this particular two addresses that we have here. That my last video will bear witness to the fact that there were one particular account that we identify to having about over $700,000 amount of money COTPS is holding. So this is the COTPS deposit withdrawal address that you saw from there when I started trading. It gets into the account. So at the latter part of COTP in existence, this money was withdrawn from this account into this particular account. So we have already looked at this account. There were two particular addresses we looked at. So this is one particular we started. So you could see from here as well that this huge particular transfer should be critically be looked at, because if you can see from here, only small withdrawals were made. This was meant for deposit and withdrawal purposes by COTPS. That's how they engineered their platform. And as you could see, there were few money withdrawals from this. That time withdrawal was active. Few withdrawals. I should think so that it is a customer who withdrew that $11,000. So we have already made videos on this, and The reason why I'm going back for is that those who have not been able to watch my previous video, subscribe to Andy the Trader, this channel, for proper understanding of the space that where we are find ourselves in, so that in future it will help you to make critical informed decision and help you to also to research on the same platform that we have here, Tronscan. Yes, so 1.5, 1.3, we took a critical look at this, and we found out that there is no money in here. It was created on the 7th of May, right? And it stopped operating in the month of July 19th. Okay, so yes, there was a withdrawal from this account. I have already labeled this COTPS runaway account. There was a withdrawal on that account into this account. So about another $1.6 million. TUC was repeating itself. Is it TUC, right? TUX, sorry. TUX. This also was a withdrawal wallet given. So okay, let me go back here and check. So that, like I said, only one huge transfer was done from this account to this account. So we looked at it and we found out that money, there's no money in it again. So we call it COTP runaway account 2. It was established on that same day, 7th of May, and it ceased in operation on the 13th of May. So we looked at it earlier on and we saw that there were huge transfer. This account, this particular TRC20 wallet, was repeating itself. So it drew attention to look at it critically. We have it here, now we have it here, we have it here. 9,000, 1,000. If we go back, probably it will be seen here again. No, it wasn't seen here again. So it was created. We will take a critical look at it. So we saw it to be having huge transfer on that particular day, and now see what has happened. We made a video on it and we saw that this is how much money that was in. It was about $700,000. A lot of money has been moved since after my video. So they are watching. You see, if you can go back and check my video, YouTube video, it will tell you how much money was in this address. There's a reason why they are running away. Is just today I found out that this has been a news. This is a breaking news on the month of was published yesterday, 28th of August, that Binance restrict account with more than 1 million upon law enforcement request. Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange by daily volume, confirmed that Twitter has restricted an account that held more than 1 million at the time. The following tweet was in response to allegation by the account holder, who goes by Tesos Baking Bad on Twitter. So this is what the Twitter account of the person, and Binance came up to give a response on that. The account in question was restricted as the result of the law enforcement request, which Tesos Bakers were aware of, as he was already advised of this multiple times and provided the early contact form through our support chat system on this date. So this person is saying that our corporate Binance account was blocked since this. So the reason why I'm bringing all these things is that this guy was making allegations. So it will help you also, for us also, those who are in the crypto investing space, to help us report such account. So this was 7 hours ago. They are moving the money, $700. You see, they are moving the money from this account. They're really moving the money. You see, about 2 days ago, they moved over 500,000 into separate. I have catched them. I have seen them 3 days ago. I made that previous video about a week today, and after that, then you could see they are moving money vehemently to different separate accounts. This is 117,000. You see, this is 171,000. That's 4 days ago. So they are moving equal. Let's take a critical look. This is repeating itself. The account was inactive. Let's see the previous days, whether the account was active. 5 days ago, you see $500, 500,000. So this is repeating. TVVU is repeating itself. They are really trading with this account, and we'll go to that account and check how much is in now, whether they have used it as a transit account like we've seen here already. Okay, so we saw the money to be there some few days ago, and now it's no more there. So TVUU, let's see where it is. That money is now now can you see $4,000? Not much. 29. Today is 29th. And this account was opened on the 12th of July. So it tells you that they are using as a transient what do you call it, account. You see another one, 300. They are running away. They are opening more accounts to, as it were, to try to blur you or blind you of where they are currently having such huge account to be reported at. If this is a Binance account, they will need to really have to report them so that they can, at least SBI or law enforcement agency, to at least restrict them. This is 1 million 4 hours ago. 1 million was, this is account that was receiving huge. Okay, let me label this account COTPS transit account, right? Transit wallet. Okay, all right, so this is successful and we know what is going on in here today. At least we have seen one account that we are tracing. So this also is repeating itself. This is repeating itself about right now 290,000, 190 plus 100,000. That is TNV is not here. So we know, we definitely know what the COTPS is doing. TNV, another one here. You see. So not only that, they have, like I told you the other day, they have a lot of accounts that they are running the money away with. Now they have 54,000 here. It has 54,000 here. You see, they just transferred about 45 minutes ago to this account TH. They really don't want you to know where they are taking their money to. They are just running away. We differently now. You see this account, 472. At least we know TH 472. Where this money were coming from? Is it really COTPS account? I believe so. It really linked with that account that we have seen, TNV. So that's where they were running the money into as a transit account to this account. They reduced the money and money from here as well back to that account. See, that account is very active. So we need to, you say there's a COTPS transit wallet 2, right? Okay, thanks. Well noted. In future we will look at it. I really will be hopeful that those of us who are watching will take a step further to do a very proper report on these things. This will help the FBI and the CIA to do their to do their investigations. So without wasting much of your time, I want us to go back today where we really wanted to touch. So this is my account, like I told you. So this is another particular account I really want us to take a look at, because on that particular day when I deposited my last money, the next day then COTPS stopped accepting withdrawals. They had issue with SMS, and that is 6 days after I did my initial deposit. So you could see they don't have one particular deposit address. They had more than 30. I have seen some people have given me their TRC20 address, and I researched on that, and I found out that they intermittently they change addresses. So let's look at this from this my particular wallet into this particular wallet. So this is COTPS wallet. Currently I have named it COTPS deposit account 2. So You see, on that about 102 3 days ago, these accounts they have reduced all the money. On that day, 100,000, 108,000, 784, 784. All this money were withdrew. 1.5 withdrew to different separate account. They were random way. Let me tell you, this adding all this money is huge. It could get to close to 100,000. Sorry, $10 million. If you take your time to add all this 1.4, the 1.4, 1.5, you say 1.4, 1.4. This also could take you about 7 times to 2.8 plus this 3 million. You see, it's getting to $10 million. This account was totally 104 days ago. You could see about $10 million in this particular account. So I've called it TOTPS deposit account 2. The reason why I label this is that initially they were using it to receiving, deposited money. They were using it in receiving deposited money. You could see only plus 5, like as usual, people deposit on this account. This is it. This is how it's done. This is how it's done. You see, see, only few. There wasn't huge money withdrawal, so that's why I've labeled it COTPS deposit account 2. So on that particular faithful day, and on the you can see there were transfers. Okay, so these addresses that I want us to take a look at. These addresses TX5 TJK, TS5 TJK, TJK. So my next video is going to show you where this money have gone, whether it's still there, whether we can talk to the law enforcement agency to talk to Tron to seize these addresses so that it can revert back to normal, that account holders can be investigated and be brought to book, because I can't take such huge hard-earned money of invested and just run away with it just like that. People are taking advantage of us, and we don't want to entertain that that thing again. I wish that anyone looking at this, or if the FBI are looking at me, please, I am telling you, if you can contact us, we will give you all the addresses. Then you can contact all those who are involved to make sure that where they are, because they register with their photos, they register with their addresses, they register with their phone numbers. And this time around, we won't sit down. COTPS, I am telling you, is a scam. It's a scam. They are not coming back. If you are still hoping, let me tell you, they have run away with the money. Some few days ago, I heard that their servers pinged, and which is false. They are just giving you false hope. We knew what they started with, that there are SMS issues, and they started with attack on their server, and they gave up some Spanish what do you call it, a message on their platform that we need to wait for 3 to 5 weeks before business can return to normal. But it never did. So I invested so much into COTPS. Honestly, I wish I get my money back. Let's talk about this in my next video. I'm going to do it, follow it up right away. I won't waste my time today. So catch me on the flip side. Check the next video right away from this, and it will help us all in the coming future in our business. Thank you.